What's really fucking good, y'all? It's your boy Mill.
Or your boy Pat.
Y'all tapped in right now to another episode of On Base Soil, your favorite podcast, our favorite podcast to listen to out there in the free world. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on your damn notifications so you know when your boys go live like tonight. Make sure you go ahead and go on to YouTube, Twitter, or X, Instagram. Follow us on Twitch as well at On Base Soil. Make sure I'll go ahead and share this episode right now with a friend of a friend. I know it says that the Warriors are 3-0, but they went ahead and just took that L right now tonight. But we're going to keep it rocking. My boy Pat was really fucking good.
Oh, shit. Another good Bay Area day. You know what I'm saying? The sun came out. It was a little foggy in the morning, but we pulled through.
No, definitely pulled through. I'm kind of glad the heat is gone, even though it's trying to come back. But we will make it through into the fall season. The Warriors went ahead and went kind of, little crazy this week, starting off 2-1 for the season. Hella shit went down this week as well too in the NBA. It was low-key a pretty lit week. With the NBA kicking off this week, had a bunch of like 50-point games, 40-point games, 2 double overtimes with the OKC Thunder playing before us, keeping us Warrior fans from being able to watch the game on time. Did you check in on Peacock for the first game of the Laker game, or what did you do in that situation?
Yeah, I pulled it up on my phone. I was watching another game on TV and then pulled the Warrior game on my phone.
Yeah, no, it took me a second to log into Peacock to get the game going. And they got a couple different streaming networks right now showing the games this season. How are you feeling right now with the stream wars? As me being a YouTube TV subscriber, am about to probably lose ESPN this week. How do you feel about this new style that we're in right now for watching these games?
Yeah, I mean, it's not the most convenient, but I mean, what can you do? You just got to roll with the punches. NFL started this nonsense. This is what
Right. No, they definitely started with the NFL locking in with all these different ways to watch the game. I think somebody told it out that it was going to be like an extra $193 or some shit like that to watch the games this year, or it was like some crazy number. But anyways, did you also see Jaylen Brown Black Ice rub off on I think that's OG Anunoby's jersey tonight?
No.
That was kind of crazy. If you look, you see the left stain right there, right on OG Anunoby's jersey. So Jaylen Brown going in to get it together. But the Warriors went ahead and lost tonight to the Trailblazers. I believe the score was like 130 or something like that, 121. On a back-to-back after coming overtime last night, and went ahead and pretty much kind of shit the bed tonight. How are we feeling about this first week for the Dubs out there in the season?
Solid first week. I mean, it's kind of what I expect us to look like on back-to-backs. We're old, so this is what it's gonna be. But they look good so far. Yeah, everybody's, I guess, satisfied with where Kuminga's at now. I mean, same people that was talking about he couldn't dribble or saying he's shown so much growth and all this other nonsense when, I mean, he just know he about to play. That's all I really see that's different. I mean, obviously he's passing the ball a little bit better, rebounding a little bit better, but he just looks more comfortable. He knows he's not walking on eggshells, worrying if he's going to come out if he makes a mistake. So, looks good. Horford's been a great pickup so far, which he's looked about how we expected him to look.
Yep.
I didn't know he was that good of a shot blocker. I knew he was a good defender, but he's been blocking more shots than I expected. We still need some bigger people, but so far so good. I like the way we look.
Yes, the lineup labeled the unction right now with Kuminga starting as the youngest, but also Jimmy, Al, Draymond, and and Steph as the OGs pretty much on the court. Pretty much had the starting lineup this week with Pods, Steph, Kuminga, Jimmy, and then also Draymond at center. And then the switch it up tonight went with post tonight because, I mean, Klingon's like 7'2", and I guess a little bit faster than Jokic. But I like the lineup that they did last night with Draymond at center and then switching off with Al coming off the bench. Were you fucking with the switch over tonight or fucking with the starting lineup right now?
I mean, I didn't really see post starting, but I mean, I guess it makes sense. You don't want Draymond to have to take that much of a beating 2 nights in a row. But so I wouldn't say it's our best lineup, but I definitely like the Kuminga lineup with Horford that we ended the game with. I think that's our best lineup, but I understand not necessarily starting with it. I was surprised that Pods got benched tonight. I mean, obviously it was to fit the rotation, but I just didn't see that one coming.
He rolled his ankle in the game tonight, so I don't know if that kind of played a part because I did see he tried to play on it after he rolled it and then asked to come out a little bit later on in that, so that could have been why he wasn't out there. But either way, do you think that's going to be Moody sliding into that spot now you came back tonight instead of Pod starting with that starting lineup? So it'd be Steph, Moody, Jimmy, Kuminga, and Draymond?
No, I don't think they'll go to that right now. I think he'll keep Pods in there just because it's been working so far. So I think he'll go with what we started with until it starts not working. Then he might throw Moody in there. But, yeah, I don't think he's going to throw Moody straight back in the starting lineup.
Shout out fam in the building. Andrew Silva trying to come onto the show. We got to get gang on here. We were both at that game last night. Even though somebody left early, not going to say people's names, but no, last night was funny though, because I ain't gonna lie. It was at like 6 or no, probably like 4 minutes left. And I'm like getting the one for the Gipper. I'm like, it's a bad matchup. The Nuggets, they usually get us. We gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying? We gonna come back and just hopefully we don't have to play these niggas. And this nigga Steph went ahead and put the whole shit on his back, got the crowd going. It ended up just like, bro, the nigga dropped 37 in the second half. I didn't even realize 37 in the second half, but the last 3 to end and take it to overtime after AG, your man's, dropped 50. Oh, bro, that nigga, bro. This nigga said, he shout out DJ Shark because DJ Shark was playing hype music. So he said he felt like he was, back in 08, niggas back out there hooping.
I mean, but he did the same exact thing last year. I think Jokic was out that game, but yeah, he did the same exact thing last year. So that's why I was like, I don't even understand why y'all acting shocked at this point. Like, he's a much improved 3-point shooter. Like, we saw that last year. And then, he dropped his career high and dropped 40 on us last year. So why would make y'all think he wasn't going to try and do the same thing?
He had 10 threes last night. Shit is crazy.
Motherfucker had like fucking 8 of them in the first quarter. Like,
that nigga, it was, and even the last 3 that he hit, that was a good play. Shout out to Andrew Silva out there in the South Bay holding down the Archbishop Mitty. Shout out to Aaron Gordon. It was a lot of love for him too, also in the crowd last night. Hell, people was fucking with him being back. But the last 3 he hit, he dropped it off to Jokic in the post as he's coming down transition. They just forgot about this nigga. He literally just threw right back to him and hit that.
But they said Murray set the back screen, so once they dropped it in, then he floated, hit the flare, and he walked straight into it. And even in the first half, it was just like, why are y'all still going under screens on him? Like, you clearly got to go.
Like, this nigga's old.
He was doing his thing though. He only missed probably like 5 shots the whole night. Like, he was doing his thing. You gotta respect it.
Definitely respect it. Even just his game where it's at now, since he's came into the league being mostly like a dunker and shit like that. Like, he's low key is what peak Blake Griffin probably could have turned into if he just like, instead of trying to be the guy like because Blake Griffin's been like the suit, like he was the guy coming into the league, always been the guy. And I feel like AG wasn't the guy coming in, but he fitted more into his role and worked on his game. So he scored from all 3 levels now and shit like that. I feel like if Blake Griffin worked on his game, he probably could have got to that level and then, just ended up being a role player somewhere. But That nigga dropped 50, bro, last night. You got to tip your hat to him, bro. That nigga was going crazy. But Splash God did not let us down. Went ahead and dropped 42 of his own. Took it to overtime. And shit, bro. Just, I mean, these niggas look good, bro. Top contenders right now in the West. Was supposed to be a top 3 seed, I think, coming into the season so far for the West. What you think?
I mean, yeah, I can see it. We just gotta stay healthy. That's gonna be our only question going. I mean, I feel like that was our only problem last year. So,
yep.
As long as we stay healthy, I think we'll be there when it's all said and done. But as we saw tonight, our bench ain't really the best right now. So we definitely have to stay healthy. We're not deep enough to be like losing players. So
yeah, no, that's facts. That's facts. They'll try and manage it out the season. It's hella games, so still pretty early. I think even Steve said, like, I man, it's just all about health right now. So hopefully these things can stay healthy. With Kuminga, Steve has literally been giving my boy some praises finally. He out there doing the right things, getting boards and everything like that. It just looks a lot more comfortable, like you said, in the offense. Do you think they'll keep him in the starting lineup going forward? And can he continue to be that second or third / maybe even second option some nights for the squad?
Yeah, I think he's starting to figure out his role and how he can fit into the offense. He's taking much better shots. He don't feel like he have to shoot every time he touches the ball now. So,
right.
Yeah, I think he'll stay in the starting lineup. He's producing right now, doing all the things asked of him. So I think he'll be all
right. Sal says we need coming off the bench in all honesty, but I want to disagree because I don't think you want Kuminga with his mindset to be coming off the bench, and that nigga has fought to get a bigger role this offseason, and he's kind of in there right now doing it. And I just think that would probably be the best thing to just keep him in the starting lineup. Do you think they should take him off the bench?
No, I think he's better off starting just so that way he can ease into the game. When he comes off the bench, he feels like he has to score, like he has to get buckets and shit. So right now he's letting the game come to him. So I like this Kuminga right now.
Trying to pull up the Kuminga highlight dunk on Clingan. I honestly didn't see it live when it happened. My brother had hit me. I thought it was from earlier when he had hit the little dunk, but nice little poster on Clingan for the 7-footer. Nicer than the Zion Williams on Wemby dunk tonight.
I haven't seen Zion.
Zion's, he kind of came from a different angle, I would say. See if I can pull it up for you for the comparison. But what do you think of that dunk from Kuminga tonight on Clingan?
Yeah, that was nice coming off the pick and roll, snake the dribble. That's a hell of a play.
This one from tonight with Zion, it was a better angle for sure when you see it right here with this one, but I mean, this was pretty nice on Wemby, who's been going crazy. Can you see it?
Yeah, I like Kuminga's a little better.
A little better. See a different angle. See a different angle from the from the top of the court. That's kind of that was kind of a good one.
It was nice.
Still going, Kuminga.
Yeah.
With Wemby though, did you see the game the other night? This nigga dropped 40 and like that nigga was up there doing step back threes and shit, bro. This nigga, bro. Are the Spurs the new Thunder?
I mean, yeah, they're a contender. I feel like they're confident in what they do, and if Wemby's gonna be playing like he been playing, it's gonna be a problem for everybody. Shit.
Do we have any chance against this nigga? We have nobody to guard. We have literally nobody has anybody to guard Wemby, but we really don't have nobody to guard Wemby. Do you think it's going to be Draymond out there trying to stop this, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, it'll definitely be Draymond guarding him. I mean, not saying it'll work, but
I don't think it's going to work like that. But
Draymond just going to try and be physical with him. That's all I can really see.
man. But he's athletic. He can dribble, take it off, you know what I'm saying? Like, really shoot up, post it up. Like, this might be a problem, bro. Because even this nigga Castle came in last year going crazy, and they still got Fox right now. Hasn't even played a game yet. This is going to be an interesting matchup, and this nigga Wemby is really going crazy right now. So, who are your top teams in the West right now for you?
Shit, obviously OKC.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like we're gonna be up there. Minnesota, Denver. Those are probably my top teams right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you. Fucking with Houston.
I mean, I feel like the Fred VanVleet thing is gonna be a real big issue for them. They don't have a real point guard, and putting Thompson at point guard is just not the answer, in my opinion. I don't think Reed Shepard's ready either, so I just feel like they're trying to force this whole 7-foot lineup in this.
I wasn't fucking with it at all, but when I seen it the other night and they kind of got into a groove, I felt like they could have got the Thunder just a little bit too late in the end and took them to overtime and everything. But I mean, the size thing they got, but I think Sengun is really baby Jokic and it's fucking KD. He gonna get buckets every night, so I think they could probably make it work without the PG. But Reed Shepard's definitely not gonna be the starting point guard at all, though.
Nah. Mm-hmm. I just don't see that lineup working, but they're gonna. You're not just gonna walk through. If that's your matchup, it ain't just gonna be no sweep against them. You're gonna have to fight like it was last year. But yeah, I feel like there's too many holes in that roster.
Yeah, definitely gonna be interesting to see what the Rockets do, but I definitely agree with you on your top teams. I didn't even know the Nuggets had got Tim Hardaway Jr. on their squad. They low-key got some good pickups and brought back Bruce Brown. So I'm agree with you definitely with the Nuggets as this top team, Thunder, us, and then I do like the Rockets after watching the other night with the big lineup, and then of course the Timberwolves with Ant, but I still feel like they need. I'm not really fucking. I mean, Julius is nice, but I just don't think that's gonna be the squad to make it work.
I feel that.
Yeah, but all right. Either way, should be interesting. The Dubs are facing off versus the Grizzlies on Monday at the crib, and they got a back-to-back with the Clippers right after that. And then I forgot who they play later on in the week, but for this, I mean, first of all, they gave us back-to-backs early, and it's only but you get like 2 back-to-backs already.
I think we got like 3 of them in our first 10 games or something like that.
That shit is crazy. How you feeling about the upcoming back-to-back matchup? Clippers, who have definitely gotten the Warriors in these last couple of seasons, probably last 2, but Grizzlies I feel good about, but Clippers just don't know. Even though they got smacked.
They're the only motherfuckers older than us. I really ain't worried about them. Shit.
Yeah. That's fair.
Grizzlies, I feel like they're still trying to figure out their new team with no Bane and Caldwell Pope. I mean, but as long as they got Ja, they always got a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. I think
we're better than them.
Oh, for sure. I saw a stat today. Jaren Jackson had 4 fouls going into the third or fourth quarter, 40 points, minus 26 though. It was just a little conundrum, but yeah, I'm not worried about the Grizzlies, and with how the Clippers looking right now, I probably would say the Warriors can try and go 2-0 for the next 2 games, and then should just see what happens for the rest of the week. So we will keep y'all updated on that as we transition over to the Niners right quick, who are in second place in the NFC. Currently, right now, if the playoffs started today, would be in that number 2 seed, which is pretty crazy with all the injuries that they got. Here we go. Packers in the 1 seed. Eagles in the 3rd seed, Buccaneers in the 4th, Rams in the 7th seed, Seahawks in the 6th seed, and Lions in the 5th. So this would be the matchups right now, 49ers versus Rams, which would be pretty lit, I would say for sure, knowing the history there. But how real are your Niners currently right now with the 80% chance to make the playoffs, my boy Pat?
Yeah, I still think they're got a ways to go, but I think they're a good football team. If I had to rank these teams, I would probably put the Eagles and Bucks ahead of us. But I mean, for the most part, I feel like we could hold our own with anybody, and we're gonna get healthier as the season goes on. So, I like where we're sitting.
Yeah, definitely gonna be going to the playoffs for sure at this rate. And the matchup with the Rams, definitely like it. Especially after the game they played on Thursday night. Didn't feel like that could be definitely a game they win. I wouldn't want to see the Eagles round 1. Wouldn't want to see. I think they get the Bucks now, even though they lost with the niggas having injuries. But if you get Brandon Ayuk back and then fuck around and go back, because they literally could have won that game too, I feel like, versus the Buccaneers. But I think they could probably get the Bucks too right now. Seahawks for sure. And just I would say probably just the Eagles and the Lions and the Packers would probably be the only ones I would say be better than them right now.
You know how I feel about Jared Goff, so how damn sure I ain't gonna say
Jahmyr Gibbs?
I mean, he's good.
I'm not saying he's weak, but little Jahmyr Gibbs.
I feel like after what we did to just Bijan, I feel like it's very similar situation.
Yeah, I hear you on that. I feel like Jared Goff definitely better than Michael Penix. So I feel like Jared will be able to run the offense better, and they got more weapons.
I ain't by much if you.
No, hell no. Do not do it.
Ain't much.
Bro, Jared Goff is shitting on Michael Penix Jr. right now, bro. Come on, what are we doing, Pat?
I don't think so, but I hear you.
Bro, okay. I would say that he will be able to get it to Amon-Ra, who's been hooping, and Sam Laporta more than the Falcons who we just played. But yes, Bijan Robinson is definitely great comp for him and Jahmyr Gibbs. So that'll be interesting. But those are the teams that I probably would say try and get niggas up out of here in the playoffs. But still a long ways to go. Do you think the Cowboys or Commanders could try and sneak in back door, or anybody else from the NFC South?
I think Commander's season is over. They're missing their gunslinger. The receivers are out.
Man,
you feel me? Their defense ain't even really that good. I think it's over for them. Cowboys defense ain't that good either, but their offense is very high power, so that's gonna keep them in every game. Sneaky, honestly, the Panthers.
They be sneaky, they ain't been no type of easy come out. Shout out Rico Dowdle. And they beat the Cowboys 2 weekends ago. But yeah, dark horse team. I like that. Panthers.
Yeah. I mean, Atlanta obviously still around, even though we just they didn't have their best showing, and it's always tough when you on prime time and don't look the best because that's what sticks with everybody's memory. But I think they're a little bit better than what they showed the other night. So,
man, they came out, but the Niners just came out, just dog walked them niggas, like literally just fucking like just, bro. CMC, bro. After that, I was this close. The CMC cart was in the CMC jersey was in the cart for at least like 2 minutes, bro, because that was an impressive ass game that these niggas really came back with, bro, or went ahead and won last week, just bludgeoning the Falcons. I think CMC had like 200 and some yard total or whatever. And I apologize, CMC, on this show. I apologize, my brother, for ever doubting you and thinking you wasn't gonna be who you are still to this day. Because it's not like it ain't looking like what it was 2022 or whatever, 2023. As I fucked up my microphone, like where he's just like leaving niggas in the dust and everything like that. But I mean, the nigga's like number 8 right now in receiving yards and literally had 100 yards running the game. But like, there's nothing else to really go against that and like say anything about that. But I mean, how you feeling about CMC right now and what he's doing this season?
Yeah, I mean, it's about what I expected. Like I said, the only thing I hope is we can kind of get his touches down a little bit because it's like the usage rate is just crazy. I mean, obviously, it's hard to not go to him when he's making the type of plays that he makes, but I feel like we just have to find another way to get some other people involved. But yeah, shit, it's hard to not give him the ball when he's moving the ball down the field. Shit.
Man, nah, he's doing his thing, bro. That shit is crazy. I got NFL rumors up. It seems like the 49ers have been calling around trying to find any type of D-line pass rusher. Quentin Williams' name's thrown out there. We know they've been linked to Trey Henderson as well. Do you think they'll make the move to try and get a D lineman before, or will they get a D lineman before the trade deadline?
Yeah, I think like I said, I think they'll get somebody. I don't think it'll be Quentin Williams or Trey Hendrickson, but I think they'll get somebody. Figure something out.
Salcido has CMC in the MVP consideration. Would not be mad at that. Well, I think he should have got it the year we went to the Super Bowl, but this year, no Brock Purdy, no Pearsall, no fucking, Boza Warner. These niggas are sitting at fucking 5-2. It's just like, where would they be without CMC?
Yeah, I feel like this is a better year because ain't no quarterback really setting themselves apart. The only thing that I feel like is low-key in his way is Jonathan Taylor averaging like 3 touchdowns a game.
That nigga's crazy.
That's the only thing kind of in his way.
Boy.
Yeah, he's definitely, I feel like, a contender for sure. He should be in the conversation.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Kyle Shanahan said the team could open Brandon Ayuk's practice window next week, according to Matt Burrows of the Sacramento Bee. He said that they are in a week-to-week territory for right now for opening the practice window. So that doesn't mean he's gonna be back and ready to go ramped up, but it'll just be like a pretty much kind of see how it goes week to week type of thing. Do you think they'll see Brandon Ayuk by, I don't know, I guess like mid-November?
Yeah, I feel like that was always his target around Thanksgiving. So I feel like he's just right on track. Once they open that window, they have 3 weeks. So I feel like they're gonna be sure to make sure he's ready before they do open that window. So yeah, I think we're right on track, and he's gonna hit the ground running. I think he's gonna surprise a lot of people. Obviously he's missed a lot of games, so I don't think it'll be like 1,000 yards, but I think him and Ricky combination is gonna be pretty nice to watch out there.
When do you think Ricky Pearsall come back?
I think Ricky is probably 2 weeks away.
Man, massive knee injury. Should they go back to Brock if these niggas keep winning?
You just gonna ask this question every week.
Every week that Mac 10 been the quarterback.
You got to push your agenda.
Majority of the season. He has 2 losses to Purdy's just 1, but has more wins.
They're not staying with Mac Jones, man. Let it go.
Bro. No, he lost the race.
The Bucks game.
The Bucks game. It was the Bucks game, but he was kind of hurt. They said this is probably the most healthy he has looked in a minute this week. So we'll see how he gets on Sunday. But
even the Falcons game, he didn't really do shit.
He didn't do shit, but it wasn't as bad as the Bucks game was definitely his worst game, like by far.
Yeah, so for sure,
I would definitely say that he made some bigger plays in the Falcons game on Sunday night, but this weekend the Texans defense is pretty fucking real, and I think our guy Will Anderson gave a pretty good story about Mac Jones cracking some corny ass joke when they were at Alabama, but they got Derek Stingley, they got some linebackers, Aziz, but this nigga Aziz, I knew he was gonna get that. This nigga got that penalty last, bro. He is from the school of Dre Greenlaw for sure, and this nigga ended up pile driving. Even though Sam Darnold did lower his shoulder, but I knew there was
that was like 4 feet out of bounds and still drove him into the ground.
He said, "Look, I'm gonna
he
go
do
ahead.
Not care. He
I'm
really
just take this one, bro." We're making funny here. D'Amico wasn't even tripping, bro. He just knew. He was just like, "That's just
him." Because honestly, bro, when he's on that field, he just flips the switch, bro. He's just like a heat-seeking missile. He'll think about it afterwards. And he was low-key like that with us. It was just he was the third linebacker, so it just didn't stick out as much. But
yeah, now I'm the mic. You feel me? I got
right. That's what I'm saying. Like, everything's focused on me.
Right, it's old go mode for sure. And also speaking of Dre Greenlaw, you saw Dre talk shit to the ref.
Yeah, he got suspended. His first game back, bro, is a nut.
He just appears through the team. It's like it was the kick, bro. The fucking field goal
had to go find him.
Appears, bro. Like,
I don't know what that ref did to him, but he had to let him know about himself.
I want to know, like, that's the be. What did he do to make that nigga that bad?
Right, for real.
You know what I mean? Like, that shit was crazy. But Dre Greenlaw is also out of there for a week. That's hella funny. But yeah, speaking of linebackers too, your man's Tatum, Bethune,
yeah.
Who you called out is supposed to step up when Fred is out. Had another big game with 10. I think he had 10 tackles last week. And the Niners just keep on cranking out linebackers since Ben. Where would you rank? I don't know. Not I'm talking about the rank, but what do you think about Tatum Bethune just going crazy right now? And D Winters still holding down a linebacker.
Yeah, Bethune looked pretty good in preseason. Didn't really think we would get to see much of him just because he plays behind Fred Warner. So, but I feel like that's a big reason why they were very comfortable letting go of Jalen Graham, because they seen Tatum Bethune start to step up. So happy with the way he's playing. And then just watching his pressers, he was just really just speaking about, like, you know, Fred set a standard and I just didn't want to let him down. So that just made me really excited that, like, you feel me? They're out here watching Fred, you know what I'm saying, day by day, and they're playing up to the standard and accepting the responsibility of nobody cares that you're a young player. Nobody cares that whatever the case may be, whatever you're going through, you're expected to step in and step up. Obviously, nobody's expecting him to play at an all-pro level, but I mean, he's handling his business out there.
Man, that nigga's going crazy right now. If he keeps that up, he can definitely get all pro. If he plays like that for the rest of the season. Also wore the rookie jersey for Fred last week, walking to the game.
Yeah, that was
pretty tight. Oh, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say, yeah, it was pretty tight, especially because he wears number 48, and he probably had no idea that Fred was 48 his rookie year. So, they said Kyle had put on some tape. Fred Warner rookie year, basically saying that, like, we you know what I'm saying, we didn't expect him to be the player he is now. So just for me, get out there, make plays, and write your own story.
That leads me into a story of Dre Greenlaw when he said coming into the 49ers and he saw the tape of Fred his rookie season. It was like, yep, I got that nigga spot for sure. You That's gonna be easy money. That's easy money, baby. I'm for sure gonna make the squad. But that's he told that shit to Fred. I think it was like the last year they was here. That shit was hella funny. But yeah, that should be a really good story to follow going into the rest of the weekend. Speaking of the actual game coming up, Sunday in Houston, which is always gonna be lit. Shout out to H-Town. We got my man CJ Stroud, who a lot of Purdy boys and Purdy fans out there like to make comparisons with, as my man's, bro, this thing ain't got nobody, bro. Nico Collins is not in, bro. But Nico Collins is not playing this week. He struggled with versus Seahawks last week a little bit and just hasn't looked like how it looked his rookie season when he had Tank Dell, when he had Nico Collins. Doesn't really have, O-line is trash right now. I don't know why they got rid of Larry Tunsil, but how do you feel like CJ will play versus the 49ers? And do you still feel like Purdy is better than CJ Stroud?
I wouldn't say that he's necessarily better or worse. I feel like he's played at a higher level than CJ has, but CJ has shown more talent than Purdy has. So it's like give and take, but I don't think he'll do that well this weekend. Robert Saleh is starting to cook up these blitzes, and Houston O-line is terrible at picking up the blitz, as you can see, and CJ is just getting beside himself, just trying to do too much, trying to make hella plays and fumbling out the end zone, taking safeties, and he's just doing dumb shit because he's trying so hard to make plays.
Niggas, man, he trying to make shit happen, bro. Niggas,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you're out there looking like Carson Wentz.
Like, damn, bro. Like,
yeah, he's got to tone it back, just not this week. So I think we'll be able to put a little pressure on them, which they did a really good job at Atlanta this week. But yeah, I just think the blitzes are gonna fuck them up. They got, I forgot, was it last game? Who they just played? They sent the blitz at him, and there was 3 linemen trying to block one player, and it was just like, bro, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all doing out there. Like,
it's really bad. I don't know why they got rid of my man Buck Slowick last year as the OC because he was solid as an OC, and now this is like I think CJ's 3rd offensive coordinator in the last like 3 years or whatever. So, and back to that question, the original question, I think CJ has done more with less talent, of course, on his offensive side. Put him in this offense, man. But this weekend, though, I think it's gonna be bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just from seeing them versus Seattle, and the Seahawks do have good defense, and they play really good coverage defense. Whereas I feel like the Niners are gonna be a lot more aggressive, I would say, but. Like, I'm not fearing nobody on their wide receivers without Nico Collins, bro. Like Dalton Schultz not gonna get it done. Fucking couldn't tell you who's the wide receiver right now, one on their squad. So
I don't think Christian Kirk's playing either.
Yeah. So it's like, and Christian Kirk is, come on, it's Christian Kirk. He's not like that anyway. So, bro, it should be an easy win for the Niners. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I wouldn't say easy. I mean, I feel like we're favored, but
they defense
good ass defense.
Defense is nice. Texas defense is nice, but it got ugly kind of quick. JSN he did whatever the fuck he wanted to do out there, and that's JSN who's the best wide receiver though right now. I'm not saying Niners have JSN on the offensive side, but they do got Christian McCaffrey. You got George Kittle on National Tight End Day. I just feel like the Niners should kind of dog walk the Texans.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, on paper, we just lost to the Bucks with no receivers either. So
Baker's playing at a higher level, though, for sure, than CJ Stroud right now.
Yeah, but shit, you never know.
So let's play the game bingo right quick before we get up out of here and go ahead and make our picks for the game coming up, as we do like to play bingo on this game, deciding who will have the most sacks for the weekend, who's going to make the sacks, interceptions, and then also touchdowns for the week. As I did hit on my sack for Michael Williams last week or whatever week that was that I picked him. Shout out to that. But who do you have and how many sacks do you have this week versus this terrible trash Houston Texans O-line?
Shit, maybe 3. That's probably
just 3. Even with the blitzes.
Yeah.
All right.
It ain't like we got hella pass rushers out there.
Man, Bryce Huff down as well. Possibly not gonna play.
Yeah. See, there you
go. 3 sacks. Who you got?
Shit. Who else is out there?
The Rooks. Those
my
are
boy Sam. My boy Sam Okumanu.
Yeah, you go.
My boy. That's my boy. I'm rocking with Sam.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Sam. I'm gonna go CJ West.
Okay, that's a wild
CJ West, and then I'm gonna go Chase Lucas from the slot.
I like that. I'm gonna give you that one because that is probably go. I think the Seahawks ran a nickel blitz too on CJ last week. Yeah. For sure got home. So I'm not mad at that. We're going CJ West, Sam Okwanu, and then from the slot, Chase Lucas, who was balling last week. So I'm not mad at those picks. For 3 sacks on the day, I'm see you with 3 as well. And I'm going to go Michael Williams for 1 again. Because, I mean, I just like he's probably the most reliable pick that you can pick right now. Them niggas had, bro. He had the only sack that week. So I'm going to go Michael Williams. I'm going to go Tatum Bethune on a blitz. For sure get there up the middle and get a sack. And then I'm roll back with the big fella. I'm fucking with Alfred Collins. I ain't gonna lie.
He's nice. It's just hard to get sacks from inside, but he's nice though.
I know, but the Houston O-line is pretty trash, and they should be able to get some pressure this week.
And Alfred Collins went to the University of Texas back home. You feel me? Right. I don't know how far Houston and Austin are, but you feel me, back in the state of Texas.
It's not that far. So
see, there you go.
Might even pull up
some people at the game, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, they might be close. He might pull up to the Texas game on Saturday, depending on who they play, if it's in Austin or whatever. But that's gonna be kind of a push. I think it's like 2 hours or something like that. So it's like going to Sac, but could make it if you want to.
If you got a driver, shit, you know what I'm saying? Hire a driver or something, have one of the homies come swoop or something.
NFL niggas be low key though more on the night before the game because it's like one game a week. So they really only be outside if like in front of the cameras and shit like that when it's a bye week.
Yeah, or night like they'll go out Sunday night after the game.
Sunday after the game is good. But yeah, Saturday I think you'll probably
night before they for sure be trying to be.
Exactly. They be they vote the game, you know. NFL should be real. Interceptions on the day. They still have no interceptions.
I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not.
They still have 0 interceptions on the year.
CJ will probably throw one, but I'm not doing it, bro.
Off the blitz. You gotta pick. This will be our first time in bingo history if you do not have 1 pick.
0. We're not getting no pick. I'm not. No,
oh, that's hilarious, Pat. 0 interceptions on the day going against CJ Stroud. Will not make a pick. I'm gonna go ahead and pick 1 interception. This is the week it gets done, and I hate it had to be my boy CJ. But man, them blitzes be coming. My boy trying to make some shit shake. Yeah, no, for real, Sal. That shit is crazy. This is the first time ever. I'm gonna go with the man Demo. Gotta go ahead and pick Gang right quick. Get a little tip ball action. Pause and maybe just end up somehow in his hands or like. Chase, I want to say Chase Lucas too, because he almost had the one. It was literally in his hands, but
it would have been a game winner too.
Right? Like, look, he could have walked
6. He was on that shit.
Yeah, like they've had some chances, but I'm gonna go Demo. 1 interception. The hyena got the last laugh on our man's.
Ray.
Man, I could not
end up getting cut too.
Man, got cut, bro. And insult to injury, bro. That shit was crazy. It was. He didn't even really. I don't feel like he had that much. He said handle niggas for me, but it was just funny how the shit like Demo took it immediately as disrespect and went in and got on him.
Yeah, you could tell they just. I don't know. I ain't gonna say they, but you could tell Demo already just didn't really. But I can also see that too, though, because Ray into like dressing up in fashion.
Right. Demo, wild Chris Shaw nigga. You feel me? You feel me? So
you might put some t-shirt and some jeans on, bro. I'm coming to hoop, bro. I don't care about none of that extra shit, bro. Ray's all about the extra shit. So
when I seen Demo playing, this is one rapper, the nigga that got arrested he was supposed to be on the young boy tour. EYB, he from Stockton or some shit, bro. J-Bo. Your man, this nigga Benny, shout out Benny. This nigga always, he always put me on the young niggas, and it's every song is always, this nigga, he rapping about the nigga he killed, or
exactly.
He's in jail right now because of this song, and he's like the young niggas, man, y'all gotta put him down. You feel me? Like, man, or just don't rap about it. Shout out to the
I was gonna say, or just don't you feel me? Just print your evidence. Like,
bro,
they don't give a fuck.
The song literally be about the day they went and got the op slipping to the T, and just like this what niggas is doing.
Even like his most famous song, like Boogeyman, like he a fool, bro. I respect. You know what I'm saying?
So say all that to say.
Say my name. I'm pop up like the Boogeyman. Like, it is not playing, bro. Leave him alone.
That is Diamador Lenore for sure in a nutshell, how he be moving and just ready to talk shit about anybody out there on that field. So I'm going with Demo for my interception on the week to break the streak for one interception, the first interception of the season. Now on the touchdowns and predicting our score predictions for the week. How many touchdowns do you have in this game, Pat? Who's scoring them?
I'm gonna go 3 touchdowns. I'm gonna go 3 touchdowns. I'm gonna go 2 to CMC. 1 to Kittle.
You picked 2 like 2 weeks ago too. Okay, so you're going back to back CMC, and no, you got to go George. National time, bro. My nigga George, man, he even shout out the fantasy owners last week, man. Let niggas down. But he gets in the end zone on National Tight End Day, and CMC too.
And I just don't see Aziz really being able to handle that. You feel me? Like physically wise, you could do that, but like can't cover George.
Unless they put like Stingley. Stingley's not gonna be able to cover George at all. He's too small. So it's like, I would
either him or Will Anderson.
Yeah, exactly. And no, Will Anderson, he'll probably do a little bit of pass coverage, but I don't think he's gonna be out there trying to cover nobody. Like, so they really don't have nobody to cover CMC out there or George. So I like both of those picks. Might have to match you, but I'm gonna go 4 touchdowns on Sunday. Man, Texas defense is real too, though, low key. But I just feel like Kyle can scheme them up. I'm gonna go 4 touchdowns on the game. CMC with 2, easy pick. Gotta go CMC. George with 1 as well. I'm gonna match you on that as well because National Tight Ends Day, and I have him starting this week for a reason. And I'm gonna go Juwan Jennings gets in the end zone for the 4th touchdown, bringing it to 28. But they end up winning. I'm gonna go 31 to 20. Eddie P field goal in there.
I got 24 to 10.
24 to 10. Low score.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm out of that. Got them both winning. Coming back 6-2 on the week. And still probably be we got to see. I think the Packers, they play on Sunday Night Football versus Steelers. So we'll see. They might be number 1.
They only in first because that weak ass tie. Square ass niggas.
Wait, say that again.
So they only in first because they got that weak ass tie.
Oh, yeah, that's also true. But we'll see if they end up beating the Steelers because Niners might be first place in the NFC by Monday. So we will see what happens. But another great episode on Base Soil. Man, I appreciate everybody for coming out. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on your damn notifications so you know when your boys go live. I'll try to come back to y'all again after the games have been played. We'll see what the Warriors do next week. My boy Pat, as always, last words.
Yeah, got to shout out my boy Malik Mustafa. Knocked the shit out of Algier. Knocked him out the game. You know what I'm saying? Put his ass in a coffin.
That made Bobby's highlight tapes for sure. That's
because Mustafa's a monster, bro. He just stopped that man in his tracks, bro. It was crazy. Glad to see my boy back out there Shout out to the Blue Jays beating the shit out the Dodgers.
Man, shout out to that, man. Fuck the Dodgers, man.
Yeah, so that's about it. Y'all be cool. How y'all be cool? Feel me? Dub Nation is back. 30 is still a fucking monster. He even went off tonight, even though we wasn't really in the game. But yeah, y'all be cool. How y'all be cool? Like, subscribe, all that good shit. Holla at your partners.
All right, y'all. Everybody have a good night. Peace.